Well, today's big Premier League talking point is all about Wilfried Zaha. Myself, Aidan Perkins and Simon Barlow here to discuss the future of the Crystal Palace winger who is in demand this summer. He's wanted by Arsenal. We're told that the Gunners have made a 40 million bid, an initial £40 million bid, but Crystal Palace value Zaha at much more than that. This could be a bit of a transfer saga this summer, Si.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to end quickly and probably won't end well for one of those two teams, because Wilfried Zaha is clearly one of the quality players in the Premier League outside the top six. You take him out of that Crystal Palace side, you would be seriously concerned about their chances of staying up next season. However, if Arsenal don't get him, what does it say about their chances to actually attract those type of players anymore? And the bid at the moment does sound very low, £40 million. Nothing like what we can expect Zaha to really go for.
I think Crystal Palace have actually reacted to that bid and reading between the lines, that they're a bit insulted by that bid because they value Zaha at such a higher figure. And if you consider that Aaron Wan-Bissaka's gone for 50 million from Palace to Manchester United, Zaha's a bit more of an established player, more of an attacking player, or much more of an attacking player. And he's going to make a difference in the final third. Wan-Bissaka is a real talented player, but you could say Zaha's proven, and you can understand that Crystal Palace are frustrated, really, and unhappy with Arsenal's initial bid.
Yeah, last season Zaha 10 Premier League goals, 5 assists. He also won 6 penalties for Crystal Palace, which is absolute gold for them. If you consider the cost of letting him go and then getting relegated to the Championship, a lot more than the £40 million difference we understand there is currently between Arsenal's opening offer and the Crystal Palace valuation of £80 million.
The big key thing as well to remember is that Zaha, though, is an Arsenal fan. Growing up as an Arsenal fan, his brother has come out in the past few days and said it would be his dream to play for the team that he grew up supporting. So you think that might just have a little bit of an impact on the transfer negotiations. Behind the scenes, you can expect that Zaha is telling people at Palace that he's desperate to make the move to Arsenal. And Palace officials might be a little bit sympathetic to that, but they're going to want to make sure they get the right fee for him.
Certainly. I mean, Crystal Palace got him quite a reasonable deal back from Manchester United because he hadn't really worked out there. He's given them 3 great seasons. You look at what he's done, they've been in relegation trouble at some point during those 3 seasons, and he's pretty much got them out of it. So I think they will be sympathetic to his demands, but also you've got to say, the market value is there as well. We're seeing the transfer fees go up and up and up. There's a real inflated transfer market this summer. Zaha is going to be one of the top names to go if we think he does move. And you can imagine that, the Palace fans won't be happy if he goes for what's perceived to be a low fee.
Yeah, so Wilfried Zaha, man in demand this summer. I think we're agreeing that he probably will go to Arsenal, but we think it'll probably run this. I've got a feeling it might get to about 65, 70 million and Palace might reluctantly accept it. It's probably not going to be a quick resolution, but one that will run throughout the transfer window. Don't forget then, you can subscribe on YouTube and you can also find us on social media.